There we go. And we are going to jump right into presenting our jobs because then we have a lot to get to together with our book club final project. You're going to have 2 weeks to do your final project. We do not have a book club VC next Monday because it's President's Day. So that's why you're going to have 2 full weeks for it. And I've cut out some of your work in your other classes so that you'll have more time for this. Okay, with all of that being said, let's go to our book club site and take a look at our jobs for the day. Okay, so here we are. Let's go to our schedule. Dear Mr. Henshaw. Okay, so taking a look at our schedule, today is the 11th. And then you're going to notice that we do not have book club again, like I said, for 2 weeks until the 25th of February. And you're going to notice that everybody's final job is our final project, which I will talk about here in a minute. But let's go ahead and get started with, let's start with our summarizer today. Oh, and that's Tyler. Tyler's really, really sick. He's here in our VC, but he's just hanging out. So we're going to have to skip over him for now. Um, let's go ahead and start with Dakota because he's pretty excited about showing us an illustration. But Dakota, you were also.
It's not really an illustration. It's so you know how we had to write that book for the third graders, second
Uh-huh.
and third graders?
Yeah.
Well, I made a book cover and I wanted to show the class that.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the eBuddy assignment, the
Yeah.
collaboration project with your eBuddies. That's probably what you're talking about. Let's do that last,
Yeah.
Dakota, and
All right.
let's get through these first. Did you come up with some discussion questions for the group?
I forgot to do that because we were trying to take care of Dad and we had some things going on.
Okay. All right. Anybody else ready to go ahead and present? Like maybe Vero, do you have your illustration? Or Jaden, do you have some connections for us?
I can go.
Okay, Vero, how did you do your illustration? Do you want to hold it up to the screen or there we go. Okay. Okay, Vero, describe your picture for us.
So, so, what? Lee's dad lost his dog whenever he was driving
Yeah.
in his truck, and whenever he whistled, he um Lee's dog did not come back. So this is
Yeah.
a picture of him calling his dog,
Oh,
and it
okay.
was snowing really hard. He
Yeah, it
let him
was snowing.
run around
So why did you choose that part, Vero? I always like to hear why a student chose that part to illustrate.
because I think it was a very sad and important part.
I think so too. I think it definitely was sad because whenever you lose a pet, it's a terrible thing. And it was very important too because that dog meant a whole lot to Lee. Lucas, do you have a thought?
Actually, I have this illustration myself on my computer. Can I be the presenter, please?
Absolutely. I will make Lucas the presenter, and he also was an illustrator. So we're going to see what part Lucas chose to illustrate, and then we can see why he chose it.
Let's see here.
Okay, he's pulling it up right now.
Lucas really needs to put up his webcam. I mean, come on, it's looking right up at. He needs to move the webcam. I mean, come on.
So there's okay, there we go. Now we're pulling up his screen. Okay. So this is Lucas's illustration. Go ahead and describe it for us.
It's the part where he's dipping the bone. They're dipping the bone from the chicken when they're eating chicken, like from
Oh yeah.
KFC or whatever. Whatever.
Right. Why
Okay.
did you choose this part to illustrate, Lucas?
I thought it was a very important part because he he liked the waves and he was just calming down from his stress about his dad and all that.
Yeah, so this was like he was kind of calming down and yeah, this was an important part for Lucas. Does anyone else have any thoughts about this particular part of the book? Jaden?
I just have a comment for Lucas. I think it was really, really good. I think the picture is really, really good on
Yeah, no,
his
I
dad.
agree. It's I think both of those pictures that we saw today were really good and they both chose really super important parts and totally different parts of the book. So that was good. Good job, illustrators.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Mr. Jaden, do you have some connections to share with us? Jaden,
Um,
your microphone's on. Do you have any to share?
um, yeah, only one though.
Well, that's
We
better than nothing. Go ahead and share it.
we didn't have enough time to make a second.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is a text to self.
Okay.
It was when Lee lost. When Lee's dad lost the bandit.
Yeah.
Lee, and
So what was your connection? Your personal connection?
um, it reminded me of my dog Tasha.
Oh, did you lose Tasha? Is that what happened or
No, she died of old age.
Oh, okay. So either way, it's still dealing with something sad like the loss. Um, Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Can anybody else relate to that? Like losing a pet or having a pet like get loose and then you don't know where they are for a while? Yeah, Lucas, go ahead and describe your connection.
I lost my hamster. He was very sick. He
Yeah. And and that's an important thing for a lot of kids, your age. Pets are really important, and they were in this case, Bandit was super important to Lee because it kind of helped him deal with the divorce that his parents were going through, and it was the only thing that was really making him, well, not the only thing, but it really Bandit really made him happy, and to have that taken away was a terrible thing. So okay. Will, you were a word wizard. Do you have some words you'd like to share with us?
um yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I thought I was the questions.
Oh, all right.
I
Well,
was that
it looks.
last week.
Oh, that's right, because you were sick last week, so you were confused. Well, so you did the discussion jobs, and that's fine. So go ahead and share one of your questions with us.
Okay, I have two. How did Lee's dad feel when he lost Bandit? How do you
Ooh,
think
so
he
this
felt?
question is for everyone. How do you think Lee's dad felt when he realized that he had lost Bandit? Jaden? Go ahead, Jaden.
Um, I think he was kind of upset.
I'm sure he did feel upset. Vero, why don't you add your thoughts? Check your microphone, Vero. You might have muted yourself.
I think he was upset and lonely because Bandit always kept him company while he was driving in the truck.
That's right. So, do you think he might have felt a little guilty too for losing Lee's dog?
Yeah.
I mean, he's the adult and should be taking care of things, and he was the one who lost Bandit. So I'm sure he felt upset, he felt lonely, and he probably felt like a little guilty too. Okay. All right. What's your next question, Will?
Do you think Lee's house is even lonelier in the mornings without Bandit?
Huh. What do you guys think, Dakota?
Yeah, I think so. I
I
think
would
it's more
say
lonely at
I
night.
would say yes because normally in the mornings he would play with his dog until it's time for school.
Right. And so now, not only was the dog gone a lot when his dad would take him out on the trips, but now they don't even have that option at all. Yeah.
Yeah, thinking that he's gone.
Right.
And I got my buddy right here.
Oh, see, pets are
His
very important.
his name is Phoenix.
Oh,
He
well, hello,
he's
Phoenix.
a Schnauzer Terrier mix.
Awesome. All right, Will, what's your last question for us?
Um, why does uh why do people steal stuff out of Li's lunch bag? I know this was really early in the book, but tell
Oh,
me
yeah,
why.
it was early in the book. Yeah, why do you think other people kind of picked on Lee and stole food out of his lunch bag? Pharaoh?
Because they they think the food in his lunchbox or lunch bag is good.
Yeah, they
Looks
might
really
like
good.
what he had. Yeah. What else, Lucas?
Actually, she took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, another thought that I had was maybe Lee is kind of an easy target. He seemed like he was easy to pick on. So, um, like he wasn't going to do anything about it. He wasn't going to go tell a teacher or anything. So yeah, that I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities for why they chose him. But awesome. All right, Will, those were really good questions. Thank you. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to present before we get into our final project? No, not yet. Okay. All right. And Tyler, yes, he has been responding in the chat. I've been reading that. That's awesome, Tyler. Thank you for your input. Okay, well, let's go back to our book club agenda. And I had shared not only the agenda with you, but I shared this book club project that I'm going to bring up right now. I'm right here. It is due 2 weeks from today. So let's go ahead and click on it and get started. Okay. All right. So this is a really fun project, guys, and it's actually not going to take you all that long, but you do have 2 weeks to do it. Notice that you will receive a 0 if you do not do this assignment. I have modified your regular work so that you have a little less to do in your other classes, so that you'll have more time to work on this. Okay. Going down. Yeah, go ahead, Lucas.
What happens if you do give it in? Well, I mean, send it in the
Then you will,
final.
yeah, that'll be great. You'll get a good grade. So I will come back to the rubric. A rubric is how you're going to be graded on the project. I'm going to come back to that at the end. Okay, so
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind for just a second. I'm going to walk you through the steps. There's only 3 steps, and the last one's really easy. The last one is just turning it in. Okay, step 1. Here we go. How many people have heard of something called Edmodo? Okay, Will, what is Edmodo and what do you use it for?
I don't know. I've just heard of it.
Okay, Edmodo, and see, it's right here. Edmodo is kind of like Facebook for school. Okay, so it's kind of like collaborating and talking to your classmates, but instead of it being like regular Facebook, it's like school Facebook. So I want to show you where to find how to get to Edmodo. And this is in 6th grade and the 4th and 5th grade. In this top left-hand corner of your homeroom page, okay, this is your homeroom, you'll see Edmodo. So you would just click right there, and then you have to have this code to join. This is the code that you need, 94FX11. So I just have that for you right there. So let's go ahead and click on Edmodo.
What was the code?
Yeah, it's here on your homeroom page, and I won't take it off, but it's 94FX11. So it'll always be there for you. Oh, somebody's saying that they tried the code and it didn't work. Oh boy. Let's go to this page here. All right. So this is what it's kind of look like. I'm already a member, so we're going to go ahead and just go to the home page. It says you're requesting to join book clubs. You need to be a member and you needed that code. So I might have to fix that in a second. Let's just double check my code and make sure it's right. Ah. Okay. All right. Go to my home page. There it is. Finally. Are those ones? Maybe those are L's and not ones. Do you see the code right here? I'm kind of like scrolling over it up here in the right hand. Maybe those are L's. So Tyler, have Kaylee try L's instead. 94FXLL. I thought those were ones. I don't know. Oops, that could make a difference. All right.
Those are ones.
I don't know. They might be L's because it doesn't look like the ones are working. So, well, nevertheless, once we get in, this is what your home page is going to look like. Yes, go ahead, Lucas.
Should you sign out and re-sign in both ways?
Try the L's first and just see if that works or whatever. Oops, sorry, I stopped sharing my screen there for a second. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, give me just one.
Now, is the 94FX11 your password?
Yeah, that's the code to get into it. Oh, okay, it is LL. I had a student just she's typing me in the chat right now. She went and tried it and it's L's, not ones. So I'm gonna have to change that. Try LL on the end instead. Sorry, I'm replying to somebody.
What do we do? What do we do for the assignment?
Okay, yeah, sorry, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through the assignment. Sorry, I was just messing around with this code and I wanted to make sure the code was right. Okay, so here we go. This is Edmodo, and you have a couple messages from me, and you're gonna see these messages pop up, and here is your book club project in case you need to find it again. And then here's what you really need to do is go up to this portion that says folders, okay? So just stick with me and I'm going to walk you through this. So you're going to see all of these different folders and you obviously are the book Dear Mr. Henshaw. So in this folder, I have a bunch of images that I want to use.
Nice, children images.
Yeah, we're going to be creating a movie, okay? A short 30-second movie about our book Dear Mr. Henshaw. Now, I'm looking at these images and I'm like, well, I don't know, Mrs. Bruns. I think maybe you left out something really important. Like, I think there should be a picture of the dog. So let's just say that Dakota goes to Google Images and he finds a picture of the dog that he wants to add to the folder. He'd go up here to Add File. See where it says Add File? And he would, let's just say that Dakota found a picture of the dog and he saved it to his desktop. He would just say, okay, here's the picture. That's not the dog, but you get the point. And he would add it to the folder. What other images might be important to Dear Mr. Henshaw?
His mom?
Yeah, maybe you want to find a picture of his mom and you want to add it to the folder. So you can. This is how I found the images. I just went to Google and I typed in, so let's just say I want to find a picture of Bandit, the dog. I'm going to go to Google Images. I don't like any of these images. They're coming up with the wrong thing, so I'm going to say Bandit, the dog. See if that is better. Okay. Well, in my brain, Bandit kind of looks like this. I don't care which one you chose, really, but I would just say, okay, I want to add this to the folder. And then you'll go back to Edmodo and add file. So obviously, I've given you one, two, let's see how many images I gave you. One, two, three, four. Oops, those are the same. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've given you about 10 images that you can choose from, but I would love it if you guys added some images of your own, okay?
Okay.
Give me a happy face or a thumbs up in the chat or on your screen if that makes sense so far. Okay. So far, all that we've done is go to Edmodo. We've gone to folders. We found Dear Mr. Henshaw, and we're going to add some more files that you think are important, okay? Okay, I'm going to go back to folders. And notice I have this one called Book Club Practice. This is going to be me practicing what we're going to be doing with you. We are going to be creating an Animoto. So let me go back to this. So I'm right here on step 2, an Animoto video. How many people have heard of Animoto before? Good. Okay, so it's really, really simple to use. You can make a free 30-second video. So what you need to do is choose the images that you want to use that's going to retell the story, Dear Mr. Henshaw. Okay? So in your folder, I'm going to use Cinderella because all of us know the story of Cinderella. It is what it is. This is what you are going to be doing though with Dear Mr. Henshaw. Okay. So I'm going to look at the images. I'm going to pretend that I added like 5 more pictures because, well, I didn't see the carriage in there. So I went and found a picture of the carriage. I found all the pictures I wanted to use. Oh, I forgot about this one. I'm going to say I want to use this one for my movie as well. So notice I just dragged and dropped. I'm going to count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 pictures onto my desktop. Okay? I'm just going to pretend that these are the 6 pictures I want to use for my movie. Okay? And once I am satisfied, and notice you don't have much time when there's only 30 seconds, you're only going to have time to choose about 6 or 7 pictures. When you're ready, then we need to go to Animoto. Okay. So notice, this is really simple. All you have to do is create a free account, and it's really simple to do. So then, we're going to create a movie. Oh, look, notice there's a ton of different free backgrounds that I can choose from. Okay, Cinderella's kind of a love story, so I'm kind of drawn to, I'm going to use the roses. Okay, now notice it's going to say purchase video or make a 30-second free video. You want to use the 30-second free. So click on 30-second free.
Miss Bruns,
Yes.
what happens if our video goes longer than 30 seconds?
It won't let you unless you pay for it. So 30 seconds is as much as you can get for free. Okay.
How
So
much do
I
you
don't
have
want you
to?
paying for this. I want you to just do the free ones. Okay, give me a happy face or a thumbs up if you're with me so far. Okay, so far I have dragged the pictures I want to use for my video onto my desktop. Here they are, my little Cinderella pictures. I chose my style. Notice it has a check mark, so I picked the roses in the background. Now you have to choose music. Okay, you can upload your own song if it's appropriate. If you want to use your own song that you think goes along with Dear Mr. Henshaw, that's great. Or you can choose one of the songs that they have given us. thinking about Cinderella, I think it's kind of like a love story. So let's see what kind of love songs they have. Let's listen to a couple.
Hey, Miss Bruns, I thought of a
Go ahead. Go ahead.
song, but for Bandit going missing, but I don't know if it's okay. It's Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton.
Oh, I think that would be fine. Yeah, as long as it doesn't have any cuss words or anything like that. Tears in Heaven is a really pretty song. Okay? All right. If you don't want to upload your own song and you want to use one that they give you, you can come and like listen to a couple of them.
Life is perfect today.
Okay. I don't know if that inspires Cinderella. Let's go to a classical love song. Let's see. All right. I'll use that one. That reminds me of Cinderella. So notice I just clicked add song. Now look, I have green check marks. So I already have my background. That's the roses that I chose. I just chose my music. Now I have to add my pictures. I'm going to upload my pictures, and they were the ones that I dragged from my desktop. So I'm going to go down here and find them. Okay, there's Cinderella, 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 and choose those. And it's automatically going to put them on the screen for me. Now notice I have used, and it's showing you right here, I've used 24 out of 30 seconds. So I might want to add text. I might want to add like a whole screen that says Cinderella and then the subtitle finds Prince Charming. And I think I want that to come first. So notice how you can move all of these around and put them in the correct order. And then on each picture, you can add a caption. So let's just start off with Cinderella is mistreated by her stepmother and sisters. Okay, it's not gonna, that's as much as I can get on there. And then maybe I want to add a caption to this one. Cinderella, and see, really, I should have a picture of the fairy prince on or princess on here that changed her into, into this fancy gown and everything. The Cinderella goes to the ball. Okay. Right. Oop, I think this picture should come in front. And this is just totally up to you. It's your own personal, like, how you want the story of Dear Mr. Henshaw to flow. Okay. So let's just say I'm satisfied. I feel like I've used my full 30 seconds. It's telling me that I am good to go up here. And I want to see what my video looks like. So here we go. Title, let's just title it Cinderella, whatever. Cinderella. Okay. Okay, so it's generating my video. It takes just a second. You can notice that once this red line is done, then the video will be ready to play. Okay, it's getting ready. All right. And there was my 3D, very cool Animoto video about Cinderella, which obviously you guys are going to be using Dear Mr. Henshaw, but yes, go ahead, Lucas.
Can you put videos like very short, really quick videos where you just show the book onto the screen really quick and then stop it?
Yes, you can. If you upload videos instead of pictures, I'll just warn you that it takes up a little bit more of your time, so you won't have as much room for other pictures. But yes, you can upload pictures or videos. I thought that, putting pictures, just images, onto that Edmodo file would probably be the easiest. But
Okay.
Lucas, if you want to put a little short video clip, you can do that as well. Okay?
Okay.
All
So
right.
how do you get those photos to Animoto?
So what I did is I decided that which ones I wanted to use after I maybe even added a few. And then I just click on it and I dragged it to my desktop.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's go back to step 3. Step 3 is very easy. All you have to do is come to, well, actually, we're going to look at the rubric. So you need to score yourself. And then you're going to come to the book club VC on February 25th, and we're all going to play our videos. Okay? So let's back up to that rubric to talk about how you're going to be graded. Okay. So on our book club site, notice under assessments, you're going to click on assessments. Summative assessments means kind of like at the end, the sum of everything. Okay. Here's your participation rubric, and here is your book club project rubric. So you're going to click on that. Okay. Here are the categories you're going to be graded on for your little project. Your awareness of the audience. Okay. So you want to make this for your peers. Okay. The duration of your presentation, was it 30 seconds long? The images that you chose, and then the soundtrack that you chose. Okay, so obviously you want to make sure that you fall in that 4s because that's the highest scores that you can get. Okay, so Tyler, it says wait if it doesn't work. I think it is working now. I just need to go back to our homepage and make those L's instead of 1s. So let me do that right now because it's going to bother me. Are there any other questions while we're okay, go ahead, Lucas.
If we get the highest score, do we get $1 million?
No, you don't, but you will get a nice pat on the back. So, yeah. All right.
Yes,
Any other
Bruns.
questions on your project? Go ahead, Vero. Vero, turn on your microphone.
This is about the eBuddy collaborative project.
Okay.
My partner has not responded to me, and she is Whitney Nelson.
But, so you don't know who your partner is?
I do. Her name is Whitney Nelson.
Okay. So I'm switching gears a little bit, everyone. The eBuddy collaboration project, I have just brought it up on my screen. It's really simple. It's 5 slides long. And the very first slide is basically just like a photo of yourself. It's your grade level, it's your hobbies, and your interests. Okay, so that's what you're working on right now. If your buddy has not filled out their portion of slide 1, I want you to go ahead and do it first. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and put your own photo, your own grade level, your hobbies, and your interests on slide 1. And then they'll get on board and they'll do it too. Okay, so that's the eBuddy. This is different from book clubs, but this should only take you like 5-10 minutes, really. Lucas?
How do they get the slides back?
Send them
Their things on it.
Okay,
email.
so notice everything that you do in Google Docs or Google Presentations has this share button. So all you'll have to do is share it back with them,
Okay.
and you would just type their name into that little box down here, okay, where it says add people.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Although, once it's been shared once, they have it forever, so yeah, not a big deal. But if they have not done slide 1, you go ahead and do slide 1 first, and it'll be fine.
And then they'll do the rest of the slide, and then we'll do the next thing.
And then you'll go into slide 2. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Are there any other questions for today?
Nope.
Okay, Jaden, you have a question?
Yeah, just one thing. What is that mean? What does that mean? Like, I mean, like, who is my partner or something? How do you, like, do that?
So I'm not
I don't get it.
understanding your question.
I don't get it. I don't get it about this stuff.
The eBuddy project?
Yeah, I don't really get it.
They should have shared a presentation with you, and you're going to be adding those things that were on the slides. Watch, I can show it to you again. And you have this in your Google Drive. You have it in your Google Drive. So all you need to do is click on Google Drive, and you're going to see it pop up in your list of stuff that you have. But I'll pull it up again. So Jaden, did they share anything with you so far, your buddy?
I don't even have a buddy.
Okay, then nobody has contacted you about anything?
Yep. Nada.
Okay, that is good to know. They told me that some kids were absent last week, and if you do not get anything, Jaden, if you do not get a Google presentation shared with you from a buddy by the end of today, write me tomorrow and let me know, and then I will let the teacher know, okay?
I got an email from mine.
Good, perfect, I'm glad.
Presentation.
It's just I don't have a buddy.
Okay, so Jaden, yeah, if they do not contact you by the end of
Just
today,
me.
let me know.
Just me. I didn't even know of this. So that's why I didn't get a buddy.
No. I put your name in, so you should have a buddy, but they might have been absent last week. So Jaden, if by tonight you don't get anything, let me know, and then I'll let the teacher know, and you'll get a new buddy. Okay?
You are the teacher.
The other teacher I meant from the other school.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the other teacher that has the other student.
All right.
Okay, guys, this has been fun. So I have shared the agenda with you, and it has the book club final project linked on it. I have also shared the book club final project with you, so it's all in your email. You should have them both. Lucas, you have a question?
Yes. How much more do we have to read on the book club book?
You need to finish the book.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Yes, Dakota.
Can I talk to you after VC?
For just a couple minutes, because I have fourth graders that'll be coming in just a few minutes. But yes.
Today?
Fourth
We
graders.
have to finish it today.
What was that, Jaden?
We have to finish the book today.
No, you need to finish it by February 25th.
We are fourth graders.
I know, I have some other fourth graders coming in.
Uh,
And other sixth graders too, and yeah, whatever. A different book club is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so by February 25th, you will have your project done and you will finish reading the book. Okay? All right, give me a wave goodbye. Bye. All right, Dakota, you can stay on.
Oh.
Bye, Tyler. Get better.
So do we just sign up for Edmodo?
Yes. Click on it from the homeroom page. So just go click on it from the homeroom page, like right here.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, the reason why I was asking if Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton was okay because his son fell out of a 3 or 4 story window, and and I know what it's like to lose someone.
Oh, I know. Yeah. No, it's a fine. Yeah, yeah. He did lose his son, and we don't really
Yeah,
have to we don't have to like get into that discussion like when you're presenting. So I don't think most
right.
people even know about it. So it's a really nice song, and I think it'll be fine to use.
All right, because I was just wondering because I didn't know if everybody in the class knew this song, and I didn't want them to, when they saw my video, I didn't want them to start bursting out in tears.
Oh, well, nope. I think you and I are probably the only ones that know that story. Oh, sorry.
God bless
But
you.
good job, Dakota. I'm so glad that you're excited about this. So this will be fun.
All right.
All right, you have a happy Monday, and then I'll see you on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.